I'm back! It's the present again. And now I have bought and left for myself a PSP 3000, aka a PSP Bright, is part of the street name. Let's just jump right into the review because I've already wasted enough time being retarded. Okay, first off, there's not much difference in between this one. Some people are saying it's lighter or that the buttons are different. No, everything's the same. It's the exact same weight and width, so don't get excited. Besides that, the real major changes are that now, and you probably can't see that, instead of a home button, you have a PSP button, and all the other buttons, which include control volume and brightness and select and start, are now oval instead of half circles. And besides that, of course, the other biggest change is that you now have a microphone here. A little microphone which can be used, I guess, in multiplayer for multiplayer chat purposes, and of course, if you're going to use it for Skype. Right. One other change, which is really more in the, what's the word? Which is really more in the, programming, is that now, in the menu, on the XMB, you can go to PlayStation Network, and you can sign in or go to the PlayStation Store on your PSP, which is just great. By the way, you liking my Okami wallpaper, my Okami theme? Oh yeah, it's Okami, and I have Metal Gear Portal Ops in there. So anyway, I guess I'd like to do a comparison for you. This is set on normal mode, but it can be set on wide color range, which I think increases the color range, and they say it reduces the glare or something like that. I really haven't noticed that. I don't think it reduces the glare at all, because I've actually put a screen protector over it. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but whatever. So let's do a brief comparison then, shall we? Because I have brought along with me my PSP 2000 model with the fat battery pack, and I'm sure that we can get hours of entertainment out of, well, not really. Okay, just hang on. Alright, we now have the two PSPs lined up side by side. By the way, yeah, you like my Roxas theme on this one? I am like the theme master. Do not ask me where I found these. People keep asking me where I find my themes. I'm not going to tell you, because it's not that I'm not going to tell you, but I just don't have time to answer that. Let's take a look at, so basically, they look similar. They look completely similar. This screen does not look any brighter than this screen. Watch what you can do. You go into Settings, and you go under System Settings, and I've nicknamed this one Augustine. You can't read that, but it is Augustine. This one is Lazarus because I had to get it unbricked from Sony. Then you go to Color Space. I have it set on normal. This is wide. And then all of a sudden you notice it gets a little bit brighter. Significantly brighter? I'm not sure. Now, let's do some testing here first with a shot of games. On this one, I've loaded Portal Ops, and on the other one, I have loaded, what's it called? Oh, you know, Crisis Core. I shouldn't have even loaded in different games, but I decided that I would. Alright, this is Crisis Core on this PSP. These are both set on the lowest settings of brightness. So, yeah, and that looks about normal. And then, here is Portable Ops on the new one. Well, one of these is supposed to look brighter. The silver one. That's the maximum brightness. Where's the maximum brightness on this? Okay, well, that one does look more vibrant, sort of. Okay, one more comparison. We're going to look at some video that I took for, yeah. Alright, I've loaded a test video onto both PSPs. It's Invader Zim with a lovely, a lovely watermark on it because I didn't buy the DVD ripping program and I can't find a good free one. Well, now, I'd have to say, yeah, there is a clear difference when you're looking at the same thing. This one does look a little bit brighter. I mean, yeah, definitely, yeah, brighter. So, yeah, that one does look brighter. That's all you can really say about it. Aside from that, are there any advantages, real extreme noticeable advantages over this one? Well, I'm not sure if it's just this one that I bought or because I've had it for a year, but this one actually it feels a lot cheaper-esque materially. Cheaper, it's built not as good. Really though, this door likes to creak, this battery hatch likes to creak, the whole thing feels like it was glued together out of macaroni paste, whereas this one feels a lot better glued together, and the plastic is actually different. The plastic isn't that crap that there's the thing, is it's not a fingerprint magnet. It's actually a little bit more textured, and it feels like it might hold together a little bit better, but I don't want to jinx it. It's supposed to be glare resistant, which I really don't see that. Maybe I haven't spent enough time in the sun. Are there any detractions to it? Okay, now we're getting down to, yeah. The detraction is that oh, by the way, I had to trade in a whole bunch of crap for this, actually. I traded in my old PSP and a whole bunch of other stuff to try to bring the price down, but still I had to pay a decent amount of money for this, and it really doesn't improve much of anything. The old thing that they say is that or the old saying for PSPs and their upgrades is, if you don't have a PSP, obviously get the new one, but if you do have a PSP, do you really need to upgrade? And this one I can easily say is really no. I don't know. I mean, unless you're, like, really rich, but if you're not, spare yourself some pain. I mean, just spare yourself, just play with the old PSP. Unless it breaks or you're afraid of it breaking, I don't know. But here's a little crappy graph I made of a PSP 3000. Notice those lines? Yeah. Now, kind of imagine that on this. When you're playing a game during motion, you sort of notice these weird lines. I think it's part of this new digitally wide screen. But no matter what setting you have it on, wide color range, short color range, whatever, normal, meh, it has these weird little lines. They're not terrible. It's not like they like get in the way of gameplay, but they are new and you do notice them. You get used to them, I guess, but the truth is I don't know, it's just, I guess it's because of me and my obsessive compulsive disorder, but I just have a problem. It's almost like if there's a tiny little gnat in your ear while you're trying to watch a movie, it just ruins the whole friggin' movie. I'll get used to it probably. I don't know. So this one's a definitely don't buy if you already have a normal one. If you don't have one, or you're looking to get the value pack for someone for Christmas, or they don't have one, or whatever, then yes, by all means, upgrade to a 3000. I mean, go get a 3000, but don't. I don't think it's necessary to upgrade if you really don't have one. That's my verdict on that PSP 3000. When Sony actually comes out with a PSP 2 or whatever, you know, I'll probably get that too.